dream. Go check the scores again. Call mine a perfect 10. They broke the mold when they made me. They saw perfection. Perfection. They saw perfection.
Stop. Okay. Everybody, hello. This is Team Ray coming from WCC. I'm sorry for all the random chants, but Raw was fucking awesome tonight. Yay! Now, excuse me for the random chants, but it seemed like Raw was like really bipolar and just quadpolar tonight. You know, Mr. Maurice, all right, we can't go down the list tonight because first, it was so fucking awesome. We just have to just go right off the bat of what was the most exciting shit that happened on Raw tonight, other than we have a new champion, and I'm not talking about John Cena. Fuck John Cena.
It's the money in the bank, in the house, the show off. Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. The second longest holder of Money in the Bank has finally cashed in and defeated Alberto Del Rio for the belt to become the World Heavyweight Champion. Okay.
Yes! Yes!
USA!
Really, bro. That's what we on.
Girl's crazy. Girl's crazy. I'm not sure y'all like that C word.
Now, look, everybody. Okay, everybody, wrestling fans, we need to, like, really address this because how in the fuck your flagship show is going to be bigger than your biggest pay-per-view of the year, WrestleMania? That just does not make sense for me.
WrestleMania was for the casual fans. Raw was for their loyal hardcore fans.
Don't it supposed to be all rolled up into one? I mean, like, I don't know. Maybe we just like Bizarre World or some shit. I don't know. But I think
anytime you're in Jersey, Chris, it's always Bizarre World.
But see, the thing was, they was in. I'm about to say Alabama. Well, they was in they were in Miami last year, and the crowd wasn't even that crazy. But then afterward on Raw the next night, I mean, like, they was jacked the fuck up. Like, it was even worse tonight. It was just crazy.
You see the difference, like, between being outside and being inside.
Yeah. Oh, that is kind of true, though, because, when you're inside, those chants echo a lot more than you will when you're outside.
That wasn't the case. It was because they didn't actually have people from Jersey at the WrestleMania show. They actually had nothing but New York imports at the WrestleMania show.
And then also, you got to understand, too, there was a lot of wrestling fans that was very pissed the fuck off, especially when we heard not even an hour before, no, actually 2 hours before Raw even started, Rock walked off of Raw, and then people were saying that this was part of a storyline. I got to, really figure this out. Like, how in the fuck could this be part of a storyline and this man just walk off? And then, two, they said that they was getting ready for Brock versus Rock for WrestleMania 30, and they scratched that off. So
no, they were saying the teaser for the match. remember how they said if Rock was there, the original opening segment was supposed to be the Rock, you know, saying blah blah blah, things Cena being champion, then get beat up by Brock Lesnar.
But that goes back to my point of the wrestling community. Why in the fuck are you telling storylines and we don't need to know? Just let us figure out what's going on, you know. Then they was talking about RVD signed a 2-year contract. Wow, really?
What? I thought he was just there for Hall of Fame.
No, they said that he signed a 2-year contract.
That's why they were chanting those RVD chants.
Mm-hmm. That's why.
So that's basically confirmed now that RVD is now back in WWE.
It's confirmed, yeah. He signed a 2-year contract. Yep.
Thank you.
So, right, just in time for Extreme Rules, right?
Right, it's back to the same quota, like same status quota.
Fuck.
Now I'm gonna go back down to the Rock again. See, Rock is a pussy because how in the fuck you gonna be injured 2 years in a fucking row? First it was your neck last year. Now it was your back, your crack, your underpit. I mean, dude, like
I thought it was his abdominals.
I mean, you might as well just say that my balls cracked and I can't come on the show. I mean, that'd be better.
Fair enough.
Right. You know, my ass is bleeding. I mean, that sounds a little suspect, but still. You know?
But this man like 40 years old, man, getting old, getting up in
40
age.
years old? Really, bro? I mean, like, honestly, like, okay, you could have been injured at the Royal Rumble.
No.
You could have been injured at the Royal Rumble. You could have been injured at No Way Out. I mean, he was taking a lot of blows from CM Punk, but then you come to WrestleMania, nigga, you injured, like, all of a sudden. You won last year, and you came in injured, so what happened now? You lost to John Cena, to A.K. Fruity Pebbles, and then you're nowhere to be found now.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm a Chris on this one. I mean, you're hurt, you're hurt, you're in pain, you're sore. Don't give me that bullshit. They sit here and been having this crazy ass little Mexican named Ricardo Rodriguez coming out with crutches and an ankle brace pretty much for the past couple of weeks, and his ass still goes out there and does this little spiel in Spanish that I can't fucking understand, and then he pretty much goes in there and he celebrates and jumps around. But yet he's out there, so okay, Rock. Now all of a sudden you're apparently too hurt to come out there.
One storyline and one's legit, isn't it? Or both of them storyline injuries?
I think Booker T. He put it out there that The Rock is still the number one contender for the WWE Championship, but. Yeah, they didn't specify when he's going to get that title shot. I'm assuming it's going to be probably at SummerSlam or next year at WrestleMania.
You saw who the number one contender is.
We don't know. Because to be really honest with you, I really don't know like what direction they're going to go in with The Rock. Since they scratched that shit off with him and Brock, we really don't. I mean, we're like totally less than a dark.
They postpone it, which is a good thing.
Right, and I really don't want to see a Rock versus Cena Part 3. I just don't care. And then too, they were talking about this was the passing of the torch. Obviously, you know what? I swear the wrestling community gets on my fucking nerves with this shit. The torch were not passed last night. The torch was passed at WrestleMania 25 when Stone Cold got inducted into the Hall of fucking Fame.
Yes!
Yes.
Yes, Chris, I fucking love you right now. Thank you. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Go home.
I'm just like really trying to figure out that they're trying to push over John Cena way too far. Cena is already over. This is the facts. The facts is this: Rock beat Cena last year. Cena was bitching and talk about, well, if he's gonna beat me last year, then I'm gonna beat him this year. So it pretty much was T for tat. I'm gonna beat him. He's gonna beat me. That's basically the bottom line. The torch was not passed. This was not a Rock versus Hulk Hogan. No, it was not. The torch was not passed. The torch was already passed like 5 years ago. This shit was basically to make John Cena feel good, have his little feel good moment. Because as you can see, when he got on Raw tonight, he was like very cocky, talking about, I got my title shot. I beat The Rock. And you know what? And you know what, John Cena? Who gives a fuck? No one cares. The bottom line is this. It didn't do nothing for John Cena's career, but he did beat an Attitude Era opponent. Okay, fine. Now he is a 13-time world champion. What are you doing for the company now? No stars was pushed. I'm just seeing a marshmallow, Fruity Pebbles looking motherfucker in the ring. Same status quo.
Chris, wait a minute. We caught the end of Raw. And I know we're jumping ahead of ourselves here. But are we going to see a star push? Because if we caught the end of Raw.
Now, at the end of Raw, we've seen a bullshit ending. First of all, it was Mark Henry.
That was a bullshit match.
I talked about Sheamus and Randy already.
Now we're just jumping around.
The only thing I can talk about with Randy Orton and Sheamus, them two were like totally salty. Like the crowd really played with their emotions. They went from chanting the announcer's name. They went from chanting APK's name. It was crazy.
Y2J. They even chanted for RVD, like I said, and it was like
ECW, Olay, Randy Savage.
I mean, they really. I mean, like I said,
we are awesome.
If they were kids,
yeah, the fact that the crowd had to chant "We are awesome" just tells everyone how much they were trying to get themselves over.
I mean, they really did get over. I mean, in one single night, they got over, dude.
Hey, but you know, the one thing I love was when Big Show came out there, they was like, "Thank you, Big Show."
Yeah.
Dude, post WrestleMania fans do not like Sheamus at all.
Hey, give one to Sheamus.
You know, I kind of feel bad for Sheamus because Sheamus did everything in his power to get pushed over as a face, but it seems like that hasn't worked. Just like, and speaking of lower expectations, let's talk about Miz. Miz won the IC Championship last night and then lose it tonight.
Yeah.
We're actually talking about this.
Yeah,
to Wayne Barrett.
But the thing is, the crowd was behind Barrett tonight, which was like, wow, really?
Dude, the fans were behind Fandango tonight, man.
Which is probably why Barrett won the title, is just to basically keep the crowd happy. That's all they did tonight was keep the crowd happy.
This was a heel crowd. Every heel got cheered tonight, no matter who they were.
Oh, that's good.
I mean, because you were awesome, dude.
Dude, even Mark Henry. Even Mark Henry got a pop when he came out there and interrupted Cena.
I mean, apparently the crowd wanted to have sex with Mark Henry.
That's just although I gotta admit, New Jersey, I do gotta say this, New Jersey, y'all is a little fruity and suspect with them sexual chocolate teams.
No, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something about NY. NY needs to be checked out because, as far as I'm concerned, they need to be checked out for chlamydia, for syphilis. Because if you want to try to sleep with Mark Henry, really?
Okay.
Yo, this is the first city that was chanting that.
Wait a minute,
chocolate.
was Snooki in the audience too?
Right. You know, you could definitely smell that fish in the air. I'm just saying.
No. I'm sorry. I can't. I'm sorry. I can't do it. I'm drinking whiskey here. I don't want to think about Mark Henry having sex with anybody for that matter.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying.
My whiskey is going to come up.
Oh, but yo, I gotta. All right, well, hold on. I do gotta get on something though. The Undertaker standing in the ring, but all of a sudden we hear Sierra, Hotel, Echo, dead end. Here come the Shield, and we're thinking, dang, the Shield will be the ones to take out the Undertaker. Not so fast because Flame On. Here comes Team Hell No to the rescue, and
Flame On.
saying,
Here's the problem I have with what the Shield did tonight. The Shield basically sat here and ruined the Undertaker's retirement speech. They simply did. The Undertaker pretty much we can all go on an instinct that maybe this was his last ride and maybe he doesn't have it in it and maybe he's realizing that he is getting too old for this shit. He wants to retire undefeated, and this was probably it because he looked like it tonight. And
because of that, he's gonna be at WrestleMania 30. He said, "Dog get Shield."
Fucking Roman Reigns.
Hey, because he got the Extreme Rules.
Look, I'm gonna tell you something about this Raw. This Raw has really brightened my spirits. It really did, because Dolph Ziggler is now the world heavyweight champion. I also have seen something about Big E. Big E is a woman beater.
Because he almost popped AJ.
No, he did pop AJ. I looked at that shit again when he was coming out. I'm like, wait a minute, did he just hit a nipple?
Yeah, he did. He was about to elbow her, and then he patted her to make sure she was all right.
No, I mean, because she took it like a man. She was just like, oh.
Hey, it's not the first time.
She might have liked it.
I think she did, because her face said it all. I'm like, oh my God, that really, ooh, wow.
Yeah, this turned her on.
Yeah,
you want me now, Big E?
Yeah.
AJ
I mean, dude, all you seen was like her just jump back. She was just like, ow. But she didn't say it out loud. You know, she was like, right, she had that dumb grin on her face. And then they turned the camera back to Big E.
You like, my bad.
They like it rough.
There we go.
Right,
What the fuck was that?
What?
The echo.
Somebody has
us on speakerphone.
Okay, yeah, I have to put him on mute. Yeah.
Somebody had us on speakerphone.
Shit.
Show.
WWE creative, trying to see what the fans think.
The fans. Look, I'm gonna tell you something. The fans like really gave him an answer tonight. You know what I'm saying? John Cena just keeps teasing about this heel turn, and everybody knew that he was not going to turn heel.
Oh, that's actually, Chris, I'm glad you brought that up, because, you know, during that little promo, did you actually hear Cena when he said, oh, maybe I should do a kick? No, how about a heel turn? And then as soon as he said that, you heard the entire audience, like, literally go off, and I was like, yeah!
Yes.
But like I said, ladies and gentlemen, heel turn will never happen in John Cena's future. It's been confirmed, and we're just going to go back to the same status quo. Everybody in their mama's going to have a heel turn except for John Cena, because he's so worried about, you know, making little kids' wishes come true with Make-A-Wish and Fruity Pebbles and Kmart and Walmart. You know, so it is what it is. You know.
Come on, this is bullshit.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. This is some bullshit. I'm sorry, but he said just go ahead and just grab whatever's left of his nuts as ex-wife has to take it from him yet. And just be a fucking heel. Just get it done, get it over with, and just roll with it. Because right now at this point,
but it just feels like, you know, John Cena just does not want to do it. He refuses to.
Too late. Ryback's already done it for him.
Well, actually, yeah, because Ryback just turned tonight, I think.
Ryback just went out there and did John Cena the finger.
Did he or didn't he?
Wait a minute, did John Cena try to, like, attack him from behind?
No, he was just jumping off the ring apron, or not the ring apron, but the turnbuckle. And as soon as he pretty much turned around and got face to face with Ryback, because Ryback is pretty much in the ring chanting "Feed me more," and John Cena pretty much got in his face. Ryback's already pissed off because he lost at WrestleMania. Do you really want to get in the face of a man who pretty much is looking like he's hungry?
Oh,
that's pretty much getting in between a black man and some chips.
Look, maybe he was hungry for pizza. I mean, he did come in there looking like Raphael from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
He me more pay-per-view losses. That's all.
That's sad.
Yeah, like a jacked up Hulk or something. But it was like, then it was like all of a sudden it was just like boom, clothesline, shell shock, and then he just like gave him. Then he just did like then he just shot him a finger and said.
No, he do that little uppercut thing.
Yeah.
You seen it. Feed me more.
It basically just means fuck you. I'm taking your title.
Right. And the fans ate it up.
Which is pretty much what WWE already had set up in the first place.
So the question is, who is going to be Johnson, the next opponent at Extreme Rules?
Ryback.
Well, if you think about it, it makes perfect sense because who did Cena eliminate to win the Royal Rumble?
Ryback.
Yeah, that's going to be Cena's next feud, Ryback.
So do you think that Ryback is capable of pulling up an upset?
Yeah.
In 5 weeks?
Yeah.
No, it's just going to be another loss, but at least he's going to be up there, you know.
Wow.
It's the best way to help get Ryback over. Let him fight Cena.
How you going to fight somebody you know he's going to lose? That's not getting over. That's just another loss.
It is what it is.
But it's still cheer him every time. He lost like every pay-per-view so far. And maybe one DQ.
He just never, if you don't count all the pay-per-view wins he had against jobbers, then yeah, you're right. He ain't never beat nobody.
I feel bad for him.
Look, plain and simple, basically, the bottom line is that one or the other, either Ryback or John Cena is about to basically become heel. We already know this, but it makes more sense considering that Ryback just had this crazy off-the-wall match with Mark Henry that they want Ryback to stay face, and they want to maybe try to inch their precious little golden boy into a small heel portion. Basically, Jersey already made the decision for WWE. Now WWE's just basically got to sit here and actually do the right thing, pull their head out of their manginas, and say flat out, let's just fucking do it, whether John likes it or not. Let's just fucking do it. If John don't like it,
they just gonna make him a tweener, man. It's like Orton. It's basically
who gives a fuck about this damn tweaker?
Yeah, so since he's in that gray area, you get to fight, faces and heels. So works in that favor.
Ugh, I'm just like so tired. I wasn't whistling, by the way.
I just noticed that till you just said that right now.
I really wasn't whistling. I was being, that was my phone. It was letting me know it's time for me to shut up.
No.
Hell no.
Yes!
Hell no.
Are you sure? No.
No.
So
I just caught on to this.
Everybody be humming the Fandango theme from now on.
Excuse me?
Oh, the humming Fandango's theme. I gotta admit, if until they want to decide to chant he can't wrestle anymore, then I guess they'll be humming the theme.
Shit, the motherfucker can't wrestle. I said that shit last night. Motherfucker cannot wrestle whatsoever.
That
was pretty good.
American Idol, eat your heart out.
Goes to show you how much of a sad life people in New Jersey really have, is that the best they could do is come up with trying to figure out how to hum Fandango's theme in.
Look, I'm telling you, as long as they don't go back down to Atlanta, I'm good.
Excuse me. Leave Atlanta.
You are excused, sir. You're welcome.
I'm sorry. I mean, I know you're upset about the whole Fandango thing, but honestly, is it really sad that most of us probably have a newfound respect for Jersey fans because apparently they have bigger balls than those boys over on the other side of the fucking bridge?
Oh, the Brooklyn Bridge?
Wow.
I'm sorry, but
I could have told you that.
Those people in New York fucked up badly. They had the spotlight last night. They had the spotlight. They had the cameras on them. And they did two things last night, Jack and shit. And I'm sorry, but Jack left town halfway through the show, and shit's still running, trying to figure out where the fuck the baby's going next.
Hey, it is what it is. No, I'm telling you, it is what it is, bro.
Oh, yeah, that cracker did the Harlem Shake, man. It wouldn't have been crazy.
Yeah, Mike guy was doing the fucking Harlem Shake in a WWE ring. Are you sure you want to remember that?
Wow.
Yeah, hey, look, I love the Harlem Shake, bro.
You got to remember something. I think most of that crowd was Jets fans up in there, so that's probably why
all those fans that couldn't get in WrestleMania yesterday.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, you know, also too, speaking of WrestleMania, we were talking about like how like their tickets was jacked up, you know, people was talking, they was complaining about their seats, and
they ain't give no refunds for all those about the streams on WWE online.
Couldn't do it.
Vince knew what he was. I told y'all last night, Vince knew what he was doing.
Like I said, the fans got pimped.
Do you listen to me? This has been set up since day one when they announced WrestleMania for next year.
Yeah, so all of y'all in New Orleans, please listen to this broadcast because
I tried to done told you.
They just don't get it. That's the thing. They don't get it. They don't get it until it happens to them.
You want to know why pretty much New Orleans is going to this broadcast? It's because New Orleans is still pissed off about the last broadcast about them, which was Super Bowl.
Yeah, the Super Bowl. When the lights go out, don't ask for no refunds.
When the lights go out, that just means Undertaker coming through the crowd.
No, that's not no Undertaker. That's called We Energy's about to cut your shit off.
Yeah, Roman Reigns tweeted. Roman Reigns tweeted and said, "I'm about to put on my uniform now to the blackout."
Hell no.
Right, that's probably like. That's like Owen Soul talking about, I'm coming to haunt you for take me. No, I'm just fine. But no, I'm serious. Like, you know, one of my friends asked me today, am I going to go to WrestleMania 30? I'm kind of contemplating. I may go because of it's WrestleMania 30 years of WrestleMania. I might go, but see, the thing is, if I do go down there, I need to take some holy water and I need to take a cross because there's no way that I'm going to go to the bayou and, you know what I'm saying, and all them voodools and all that shit down there. No,
you think there's going to be some vampires there? That's what you're saying?
Shit.
See, I heard about that city. It's just like, dude, I'm not, no.
Yeah.
What you say?
Yeah,
what you say about Rapper on the line?
No voodoo dolls and stuff of that.
Yeah,
what you say about Rapper?
I said Rapper is possessed. That's what I said.
Tupac is in New Orleans.
Yes. He right there in the bayou. I wasn't being disrespectful. I'm just saying. I'm just.
Tupac's in Cuba, man, not New Orleans.
Yes, he in Cuba. Really?
Yeah.
Cuba?
So stupid. No, he's not. Shit. He in the mouth of the Mississippi River. Shut up.
He's in New Orleans. Tupac is sitting there in New Orleans on Bourbon Street having a drink, listening to this conversation right now with Biggie.
Exactly. About to come back with his debut album. You know. So it is what it is.
Wow.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know another reason I ain't going to New Orleans, man, because
I'm serious. You might run into Miss Cleo down there. Shit, I'm serious.
Afraid of in New Orleans.
I'm just playing. I'm just saying.
That woman dead.
No, she ain't dead. She probably somewhere in a mental complex somewhere talking about "Call me now." You know what I'm saying?
Chris,
no,
not to mention Mardi Gras a month earlier or whatever. Like, them.
That's the only reason why I would go down there too. Is for Mardi Gras.
You sure you won't go down there with Miss Cleo?
Hell no. She might want my blood talking about if I take some of your blood, I might get your reading. I said, bitch, please, get the fuck out of here with that shit.
Hey, ain't that woman dead?
You'll be all right.
No, she ain't dead. I'm trying to tell you. She probably on the street corner trying to get somebody reading.
She was on Sports Nation like a few years ago.
Did you say she was on Sports Nation? Really?
Yeah, she was going to predict where LeBron was going to take his talents to, and she said he's going to take it to Chicago.
Who?
You see,
she ended up going to Miami.
Right, you see, she was totally off.
Right. Yeah. Too much Tiger Blow, people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Too much of that damn voodoo sauce. That's the thing.
That's commercial for voodoo sauce.
Folks, the random version of Tiger Blow. Careful, y'all think y'all eating that Louisiana hot sauce? No.
Shit, some of that Louisiana. Right, some of that damn Louisiana Popeye's chicken and shit get you going to the bathroom. See, that voodoo sauce, they ain't nothing to play with.
Love that voodoo sauce now trending worldwide.
Yeah, careful, she might spike your.
See, y'all motherfuckers laughing, but I'm serious. Shit, I'm serious. They already got destroyed by Hurricane Katrina. It's God knows what happened when Hurricane Katrina came over New Orleans. All that voodoo sauce got fucked up with them, serious. And then that damn Popeye's chicken, that's why half y'all motherfuckers got diarrhea now.
That's giving me
hey, I ain't on the fucking toilet. I'm eating Popeye's chicken right now.
See? I give it, you know what, I give you 5 minutes, nigga. 5 minutes.
All right.
I gave you longer.
Endorsement.
I gave you at least an hour.
Can we get
y'all go to New Orleans, watch your gumbo. Yeah, y'all go to New Orleans, watch your gumbo and jambalaya.
Hell no.
Right. Right. They probably got that secret of the use. You never know.
Oh, Lord.
What, Kevin Nash is coming back?
I knew somebody was going to say that shit.
What did he say?
No, he said it's Kevin Nash coming back.
Well, we mentioned the secret of the use. It was in there. I'm sorry I had to.
I'm sorry, but if the Shield's still relevant right around that time when Nash decides to come back, then yes, he'll come back.
What Nash going to come back to do? Backstage, collecting money?
Yeah.
Oh, don't get me started with Mr. Kevin Nash. Don't do it.
He's been on that legend for payroll and collecting cash doing nothing.
Because, that motherfucker over her,
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll be getting his, 55th hip replacement or something. I don't know.
No, hell no. Or he going to be like a rock. He going to have to get another abominable. Just saying.
Yeah, I know. I agree with you on that one.
It's just, I just feel that, Rock that was a pussy move, to say that, I can't come on the show because I broke my my arm, or I broke my fingers, right? You know what I'm saying? I kind of clipped it when I did the rock bottom 5 different times. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
John Cena.
I ripped off something off the
It was an abdominal muscle or something, I thought.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Did the eyebrow to Vince and talk, and Vince was all hot and bothered to talk about, okay, Rock, anything for you.
Hey, remember, WWE need Rock more than Rock needs the company now.
I love you, Rock.
Right, I love you, Rock. Come back soon. We need those ratings.
Hey, they need them. You can go ahead and fight CM Punk again.
Smooches.
That's right, smooches. Right. Kiss, love you. So gay.
Speaking of CM Punk for once,
why?
Yeah, I gotta mention Paul.
What you mean why?
Paul Heyman is the only person I know that can badmouth New Jersey and still get cheered the entire promo.
That's true.
ECW. I mean, that's Paul Heyman.
No, speaking of Paul Heyman, What was up this challenge? Paul Heyman had said that, or had he had thrown out there the challenge between Brock Lesnar and CM Punk. What was up with that?
He said
no idea.
He said he was saying if somehow there was a little, if somehow like somebody was to set up a Lesnar versus Punk thing, he's saying, hey, and I forgot what the analogy he used for. I think it was something like, oh, if I get a hot girlfriend over here or a hot girlfriend over there, am I going to choose one or the other, or am I going to choose both girls?
So you're basically telling me that Paul Heyman, the man who created ECW and probably one of the most controversial sons of bitches on the planet, just called Brock Lesnar and CM Punk a couple of bitches?
No.
No, he used that analogy. He called them bitches. I mean, they are
do I
bitches.
get one, or am I going to get the best of both worlds? Because it's like, okay, if
Punk and Lesnar want to fight, in the world,
he represents. Lesnar's
he's with the best in the world and the worst in the world. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. Who is the worst in the world?
It ain't CM Punk, so you must think of the other guy.
The beast and the best in the world. The monster.
Yeah, he's with both people, so it's like, okay, either way, I get to win because I represent them both.
Dr. Heymanstein.
By Heymanstein.
So see, Paul Heyman gets to win no matter who wins if Lesnar or Punk ever do fight.
Right.
So I'm assuming they're going to probably fight at Extreme Rules.
That would be a fight I would actually enjoy watching.
Same.
No, I wouldn't.
I don't want to see Brock Lesnar any more than I have to.
No, the only reason I would enjoy that fight is because at least it's a former UFC champion, a former WWE champion fighting, and it probably would be a hell of a lot better than Ryback versus John Cena.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, think about it that way. Everybody's been bitching and moaning about CM Punk being back in the main event. Well, let me tell you something. What would you prefer to see, Brock Lesnar versus CM Punk or this infamous Rob Van Dam returning? Or would you rather see John Cena and Ryback and have half the fucking people sitting here saying, feed me more, and the other saying, Cena's a bitch?
Well, they don't care because Dolph is the champion now. So they say, okay, as long as I have Dolph as champ, we can, we don't care that Cena's the champ over here.
I'm just Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler. This is gonna be his year.
Yeah, he's gonna hold that belt for a while.
I'm loving how what the hell?
WWE does his run correctly.
So I'm assuming it's probably like a matter of time before Rob Van Dam comes back.
Man, he should be at Extreme Rules, man. That's right up his alley.
I agree.
He might just show up on SmackDown. He might just show up right on SmackDown. I mean, anything is pretty much they claim anything is possible. What are the odds that when Friday night rolls around and of course everybody's sitting here running their mouths about WrestleMania and the night after WrestleMania, that you don't hear that infamous music, which pretty much
one of a kind.
Yeah, I honestly would rather hear Rob Van Dam's actual theme, Rob Van Dam, the whole fucking show. But
it's WWE. You know they're going to use one of a kind, man.
True, I know, and I feel terribly bad for RVD for sitting here doing that because I would have wished that I was wrong on RVD re-signing with WWE. But in all simplicity,
more money than TNA giving them.
That's true,
right.
but at least people knew him in TNA. He wasn't just lost in that shuffle of, okay, we're going to put this guy here, we're going to put this guy here, we're going to put these two guys as a tag team and see how they fucking work in anger management. Are you fucking serious?
I don't think he's great, man. It's all about the money for Rob Van Dam, man.
Give you that one.
Really care.
I'm sorry, but if Rob Van Dam is not in a major match by, I'll say, TLC, he's pretty much just wasted his time and his money. And in all honesty, I'm actually curious about how long they're going to keep that belt on Dolph Ziggler. And in all fairness, I want to see if AJ's finally going to sit here and do the infamous thing that everybody wants to see. Is she going to pull off a Trish Stratus and just start sitting here losing clothes now, or is she going to be like Sable and just lose it all at once and just see what happens?
Let it be lose it all at once.
Well, everybody think gonna happen with, I'll tell you what'll happen with at least with the Ziggler thing. I'll call this right now because it's bound to happen. By Survivor Series, if he is still champion, I guarantee you, everybody say Ziggler will no longer be an internet darling.
Oh, yeah, because they were saying he's going to end up, being forced down everybody's throats like Sheamus was.
Yeah, well, you remember what happened the last time an internet darling had a title?
Wait a minute, when was Zack Ryder ever anything?
Here we go.
Okay, before
I met Mr. 434 days.
Well, before we end the show, Rob, was there something that you wanted to promote? Rob, you there? Right there? Guess not.
Rob must
before we leave, did anybody else have anything else to add on?
Well, did Triple H supposed to have like an announcement on SmackDown, or he just showing up?
Yeah, that motherfucker.
I don't know.
Just showing up. I don't know. I don't really care. I don't watch SmackDown anyway.
But Dolph's gonna say something about winning the belt, so at least it gives you a reason to watch SmackDown.
Okay, I actually do have an announcement of my own. I actually like to thank all of you. I actually like to thank all you guys at WCC because this is actually a special night for me. This is my third WrestleMania, third time of watching WrestleMania since my father-in-law passed. He had passed of cancer a few years ago. Yeah.
Oh, good. Okay, now I'm back. Okay, sorry.
Hang on.
Wow.
Whoa.
Sorry, Rob.
Continue, Ryan. Go ahead.
I apologize. It's just the server screwed up.
It's all good. It's all good. I will try to make this as quick as possible. I just wanted to be able to, with Mr. Team Bringer's permission, I like to dedicate tonight's show to my dearly departed father-in-law because he was a diehard wrestling fan and he pretty much loved WrestleMania. I'm pretty sure if he was on this show tonight, he would never let you guys sit here and go off the air because he would have a lot to say about it. So to my father-in-law, Tony Dale, I miss you, I love you, and we did this for you. So I hope you enjoyed it.
God rest, Tony.
All right.
God bless. Salute.
All right.
Absolutely.
Rob, did you have any
Okay, yes.
promotion?
Yes, I apologize. WCC, I know, always says to support your local indie shows. Well, on Friday, May the 3rd, and I understand it's still a little bit away, but still, in Hamilton, Ontario, our very own WCC group member, Quan Chang, will be in action against Lionel Knight for Fringe Pro Wrestling, and they're presenting their event called Outbreak. There's a lot of other matches on as well. It's going to be an exciting show. Just wanted to throw it out there.
All right, Quad.
All right, Quad, the asshole of all assholes is. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
The Asian Nightmare. Yep.
Nightmare.
Yeah, Asian
Nightmare.
Okay, now we can cut that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, check cornball. No, I'm just playing.
Impact too, right?
I'm just playing. Anyway.
When's his dead shit?
Well, everybody, thank you so much for coming on the Uncensored Show. Tune in for the Overload Show, which is actually going to take place on where, Joe?
You can check us out tomorrow night on UnlimitedRadio247.net. We'll be streaming there live 7:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 10:30 p.m. Eastern. Thank you, Chris.
You're welcome. And then also, too, we also have another show on Sunday mornings called WCC Wake Up News. Started with me and Sean. We actually just talk about wrestling, and also we just talk about world news as well, so just check that out for that.
What time is that?
Everybody, have a wonderful night. I hope y'all enjoyed WrestleMania. I hope y'all enjoyed this show. And now we are going to move into WCC After Dark. Have a good night, everybody.
Tiger Blow.
Tiger Blow.
Meow.